All right, so here we are at part 2 of the partially online Canvas course template, and that is the welcoming homepage and orientation module. So we just imported our Canvas course, and as you see, there's a lot of text highlighted in yellow. Remember, anything in the template that is highlighted yellow, it is your job as the instructor of record to go in and update that material. You certainly don't want students seeing it with, write a 3 to 4 sentence welcome message here. So that's what this guide is walking you through. And we're providing 4 primary goals for your homepage. Welcome the students, clarify the meeting pattern for partially online, important class information and navigation, and direct students how to begin the course. Okay, so when we put this together, we have spaces for all of these things to take place. So we're going to obviously click the edit button and then start to fill in information about whatever course you're teaching. For example, and I'm going to remove the highlight, which I recommend you do as well. Welcome to Linguistic Anthropology, Spring 2024. And then, of course, I'll take some time, write up a welcome message, and emphasize, remind students, hey, this is partially online. We're meeting in this classroom at these days, at these times, and bring something to write with. And then also reminding them that this is also online. Be sure to log in Canvas every single week. Navigation links. These are ready to go for you. These will take them to modules, grades, meet your professor page, class hangout forum, and then the student technology help desk. You can add more if you'd like, or just keep these as is. And then obviously you would fill in your own contact information and upload your syllabus here. If your LBCC program has a page on the LBCC website, then that's a great idea to link here as well. And again, if there's anything here that doesn't make sense, just get rid of it. You don't have to have it all, but if you can fill in the information, try and do so. So once you're done making those changes, as always, be sure to click on the Save button. And then we're going to jump on over to our modules and take a look at the course orientation module. Now, in this orientation module, there are multiple pages here, and I'm opening them all up for you right now to take a look at. And again, any item that you see highlighted in yellow, be sure to take some time and fill in whatever the prompt is. So use this page to welcome and introduce students to class. Maybe post a video, give clear instructions, explain the partially online meeting pattern, right? And then that brings us to the next page. And of course, you can just click next. Students can click next too. It's always prompted here for them to go to Meet Your Professor page. And yet again, more info, perhaps a photo of yourself, a communication plan, which you should adjust based on what's realistic for you. And then a page on what is partially online learning. And again, this can be copy pasted from the homepage that we just worked on, right? We're just trying to reinforce this information so students really understand well what the meeting expectation is. And there's also a page from LBCC website offering some resources to prepare them for partially online learning. Another page in the module is to enable Canvas notifications, including things like setting a profile picture for themselves and also encouraging students to get the Canvas mobile app for easy communication. And then we have, again, another LBCC page here. It's full of all sorts of student resources. Again, you can leave this as is, or you can click edit and type on the top, or add something down below, or just leave it as is, however you'd like. And then course practices and policies. Of course, these are completely up to you. There are a few recommendations for what should be included, including some links to netiquette or drop deadlines or student conduct. But of course, please add more information to this. So it's very, very clear. And I suspect quite a bit of this can be copy and pasted from your class syllabus. We also have a student hangout forum, which is an ungraded space for students to collaborate or connect with each other or share ideas. So you can leave this as is, or you can adjust the language here if you would like to. And then the orientation module is complete. That's that. All of these pages will have been looked at by the students, and then they would commence with the week 1 module, which we'll get to in our next step. All right, so take a pause, take some time, make sure that your home page is ready to go with your personalized class information, and then also make sure that each one of these orientation module pages are ready to go to really start the students off on the right foot. All right, thanks so much for watching.